Hi, welcome to the 16th episode of Learn RubyMotion. In this episode, we will continue to build our lock screen functionality. So previously we had built this feature where we can enter the lock code, but after the fourth digit is entered, then we were still seeing the same screen. In this case, now when I enter the fourth digit, then I'm taken to another screen where I'm asked to confirm the new code. And if my new code doesn't match, then I'm asked to enter it again. So this is the functionality that will be built in this episode. So let's look at the code. So previously in the init and set code, we just had the text, but this time we also have an action. So action is a block which takes the code, the input code, as the parameter, and then it invokes the manage lock code controllers init and confirm code method, and after that it gets a controller and it pushes that controller to the view. Let's look at init and confirm code. In the init and confirm code, it takes the input code as the input field, and then if init, it has the text confirm your new code, and then we have the action. So in this case, the action is the confirmation code, and then we get the stack and we do certain things which I think is best covered a bit later. Okay, so first let's see the usage of this action. So we have this action, and this action is, right now we need to tie in this action to the lock screen. So in the lock screen, we added a new accessor called action on last button, and we are assigning to that variable this action. So let's look at lock screen. So in the lock screen, we have these attribute accessor action on last button, and action on last button, this thing is used in this method bind fields to events. So after binding the left hand side pair for digit 1, 2, 3 and 4, on digit 4 we do digit 4 on change if action on last button. If some action has been assigned, then take that action, take the code and pass that code to the block which is held in the action on last button. So that's our code. Now let's so far the code that we have seen, that will take care of this part here. If I enter 5, 6, 7, and the moment I enter 8, I'm taken to